చెప్పాలా
చెప్పు గట్టిగా చెప్పు హ్యాపీగా చెప్పు
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the hello high, like a diamond in the sky.
Rays of Hope. Evolving Inclusion in CBR. Disability and its related issues have been hidden and often not well understood by family members and others in society. Persons with disabilities have also lacked a voice to express themselves, and attempts to identify and meet their needs have often been a challenge. Inclusion means that all individuals with disabilities, irrespective of age, sex, type of disabilities, and socio-economic status, are able to exercise the same rights and opportunities as other citizens in society. The laws, policies, and CBR programs have addressed the issues of inclusion of persons with disabilities in their activities. Interventions in CBR are made in the areas of health, education, livelihood, social, and empowerment. CBR includes early identification and appropriate intervention to minimize and prevent further disability. Children with disabilities are supported through home-based interventions.
Physiotherapist taught me how to take care of her, what medicines to be given, and what kind of training to be given. I followed what they taught me. Now she is able to talk. She says mom and dad. She is also able to move her hands and legs.
Such interventions and training have created a positive attitude amongst parents and have enabled children with disabilities to participate meaningfully in the family, in school, and in recreational activities.
We have informed in the school that the kids have undergone cochlear surgery, so special care should be given and be cautious of not falling down. They are taking care very well.
It is not uncommon that disability is associated with beliefs about sin, karma, and witchcraft. For example, when Gauri with mental illness was identified by the CBR workers, her family members believed she was affected due to witchcraft. The neighbors were worried about the wild behavior of Gauri and advised her family to kill her rather than keep her at home.
Mother suffered from mental illness for 9 years. We took her to many places for treatment. We even took her to Saint. He advised us to sacrifice a pig so that she will get cured. Everyone gave many suggestions.
The intervention of CBR workers raised awareness about the possible treatment, and the family members were made to understand that their care and attention can cure Gauri. Inclusion seeks to remove the distinction between special and regular education and to provide appropriate education for all students in the school in their local area, irrespective of their level of disability.
Advised me to put him in the special school. Then I complained to Federation. Madam talked with HM and asked to keep him in the school and to sit with other students and teach him what other students learn, even if he does not learn anything. Then he was allowed.
Medical interventions and adaptive devices have helped to remove the barrier for students with disabilities to study in regular schools.
Then I got this lens from Pudukkottai district and now I am able to read well. Before my eyes used to get strained when I read using glasses, but after I got lens, I am able to read and study well.
Good.
Under the Sarva Siksha Abhiyan, Education for All, special teachers support disabled children to learn and be included in the school education. Livelihood initiatives give opportunities to contribute towards poverty reduction. Livelihood leads to inclusion of and respect for persons with disabilities in the local community.
I was selling tea in the bus shelter. I was able to earn only 100 rupees per day by selling tea. We lead our life with that. Later, Marappa sir, Natesh and Murali sir helped me to start petty shop. So now I earn 300 rupees per day. With this, I can send my children to school.
Persons with disabilities are entitled to 150 days of work under the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, which brings them some assured income.
Our president and madam gave us 20 days of work in a month. We earned 180 rupees per day. This wage and pension helped us in leading our life.
Recreation and leisure activities promote social inclusion. The celebration of World Disability Day gives an opportunity for persons with disabilities to be recognized and to socialize. It is an event to recognize and celebrate the ability and performance of some achievers, like the person with locomotor disability who participated in the national level swimming contest and won. Persons with disabilities are encouraged to form groups called Disabled People's Organizations, known as DPOs, at the village, block and district levels.
People with disabilities are organized and they are motivated to work for their right from the government, and many organizations are happy and they have achieved many things from the government by, for example, getting the ID card, and also they are getting jobs which are reserved to them through their unity and through their perseveration.
Members of DPOs access their entitlements and 3% reservation in all schemes from the government and finance for livelihood initiatives from banks and other financial institutions. CBR workers, together with partner organizations, train the members of DPOs to identify their issues, seek solutions, and to raise their voices for their rights and against discriminatory practices.
With the help of training I train other disabled people like me in the society on how to behave in the family, how to reach out from the village, how to approach and build rapport with the government officials and politicians, and how to act on government orders. Since I got this training, I am able to train other disabled people.
Many DPOs have taken initiatives to organize medical and awareness camps and other activities for persons with disabilities and for others in the community.
Along with Madurai's Sri Aurobindo Hospital, Annai Teresa conducts 4 eye camps every year to give treatments. We conduct camps for pregnant women. The awareness is to avoid early marriage, avoid blood relation marriage, should not take medicines from the petty shops, should consult a doctor, and childbirth should be in the hospital. In these 3 years, we have ensured to control the birth of disabled children.
By facilitating their participation in Gram Sabhas and other committees, persons with disabilities have got the opportunity to raise their issues and be included in the decision-making process at the local level.
Before, I did not get help. I was honored in the family and society after I became ward member. I got a good rapport with government officials and other big leaders.
Children's groups have been formed with disabled and non-disabled children to know their strengths and their rights. They are trained to identify the issues related to them and in the community, and to report on them and to bring these to the notice of the community.
ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಗುಂಪು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪನ್ನ ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಂಡು
Children from the village have formed groups. Children from school will bring the issues to us and discuss for their education and development.
ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಹಕಾರ ನೀಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು
We, from our Grama Panchayat, President and elected members, join together and discuss the problems in the common meetings and solve the problems.
ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನ ನೀಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
CBR supports persons with disabilities to chart out the course of their own lives. Ajita, born with visual impairment, identified by the DPO, was oriented and assisted to be placed in a government school as a teacher.
I have realized that she puts much concentration on what she teaches and has full interest to make the children understand completely. When there is any experimental part in teaching the children, she takes help from others and from me.
Mobility aids enable persons with disability to be mobile. Assistive devices and technologies enable them to be independent and help in their participation in social life, in education, in work, and to be part of the society. Persons with disabilities can achieve full inclusion and participation only when there is a barrier-free environment. The advocacy and lobby by DPO members have enabled accessible environment to some extent for persons with disabilities. Inclusion is a process. Attitudes to inclusion can be positive when people with and without disabilities have opportunities to do things together. Real inclusion is possible only when persons with disabilities become aware of their potential and are empowered to achieve their needs and rights together with their families and others in the society. Film produced by CBR Forum and ADD India and supported by Miserior.